Moi, je Claire Antone Payton et moi, non, Mitan Kafua.
T'en prie, inscrit, abonné, subscribe dans YouTube channel Mitan Kafua. Remets-nous tout sur Facebook, like us on Facebook, Mitan Kafua. T'en prie, inscrit, abonné, subscribe dans YouTube channel Mitan Kafua. Remets-nous sur Facebook, like us on Facebook, Mitan Kafua. Non pas moi c'est Marc Lubin, n'a salué tout le monde, n'abdou bienvenue dans Mitan Kafua. Et nous connaissons que Mitan Kafua nous recevons des gens ordinaires qui font un travail extraordinaire. Ce sont des Haïtiens. Mais jodi nous pas recevons un Haïtien, nous recevons une historienne de nationalité américaine. Ils ont bachelier et puis ils ont doctorat. Et doctorat que le gagnant plus di basé sous études africaines, américains et les spécialisé dans domaine histoire moun qui a vivre dans Caraïbes là. Mais un pays qui intéressé Claire Antone Payton, c'est Haïti. Il y a l'Haïti, il fait des recherches sur Haïti et jodi il pral prendre nous détails pour dire nous pour qui ça que c'est Haïti le choisi et que il écrit en pile sur Haïti. Claire, Nabdou, bienvenue dans Mitan Kafua. On connaît qu'on parle créole, mais anglais est plus facile pour ou bien français. Pas de problème du tout. Bienvenue dans Mitan Kafua. Comment y est?
Moi, enfin, mais c'est un peu marque pour accueillir ça. Je suis content un peu. Fait chita parler à vous, à Freya. Et je suis content de parler sur Haïti, n'importe où.
Ok. Je vais rappeler mon yo qu'on a un bachelier, un billet dans l'histoire, qu'on prend dans Reed College, ou gain on maîtrise en French Studies, et ou un doctorat qu'on prend dans Duke University. OK? Mais question que n'a posé nous ouais que ou intéressé en pile à culture noire et surtout monde qui dans Caraïbes là. Comment ça fait?
Ah, c'est arrivé. Bon, Haïti et Caraïbes en général, c'est une des régions les plus intéressantes dans le monde. Si ça ne, je n'ai pas trop, je vais parler en anglais.
Mm-hmm.
Haiti and the Caribbean are the most interesting places in the world where you can see some of the large forces that made the world as we know it today interact in a really fascinating way that's very unique and also very telling about how things like colonialism worked, things like emancipation and freedom fighting worked, things like independence and autonomy versus imperialism. These are all playing out in the Caribbean in a way that I think is really important for understanding our world.
Mm-hmm. But that's one of the reasons why you choose to study Haiti. And
c'était pas forcément un choix. J'ai commencé petit jeune étudier la révolution haïtienne.
mm-hmm.
Et ça c'est juste absolument c'est fascinant. C'est évidemment un des événements les plus importants qui jamais passé dans l'histoire du monde.
Mhm.
Et j'ai décidé que j'ai envie de comprendre plus, de immerse myself, de m'immerser peut-être
Mhm.
en cette histoire pour que je puisse comprendre plus bien les questions de race, les questions de pouvoir, les questions de la liberté.
Mhm. Mais,
Et après ça, j'ai continué dans ce chemin, même si les questions que je pose et qui m'intéressent dans ma recherche ne sont pas les mêmes.
mhm. Mais est-ce que ou t'es grandi, côté qu'on grandi, a t'es gen moun qui t'es sorti dans Caraïbes là, ou bien qui t'es sorti en Haïti, que ou t'es gen temps ouais ou habitué avec ou tout?
Non, pas du tout.
Mhm. Et qui ça motive qui fait que ou aller là? Et c'est seulement c'est parce qu'on t'a étudié l'histoire du monde en général, mais l'arrivée pour garder l'histoire d'Haïti, on dit ah, ça c'est un pays qui est intéressant, il faut que mal là, mal prendre plus d'informations.
Au début, c'est une question intellectuelle, plus ou moins.
Mhm.
Aussi, la question de la liberté, c'est pas forcément intellectuel, c'est essentiel, c'est philosophique, mais après la première fois que j'ai visité Haïti en 2009,
Mhm.
et j'ai commencé de cultiver les relations avec les Haïtiens, de trouver des amis, de commencer à apprendre les langues créoles. J'ai pas envie d'arrêter.
Mhm. OK. N'a rentré sous première publication qu'on fait. Et si me garder en 2013 ou participer dans ça relais sous Vaudou and Protestantism, Faith and Survival. The contest of the spiritual meaning of the 2010 earthquake in Haiti. OK? À partir de là, qui sont apprendre de pays et de nations haïtiennes de Mounio que l'on visité Haïti?
À, à, à partir de ces articles, à partir de la recherche qui
Mm-hmm. À partir de recherches qu'on fait qui sont
fait la
découvertes.
base de là.
Mm-hmm. Et qui sont joints dans haïtien ou bien dans pays qui intéressé ou, qui attiré attention.
Well, I think one of the things about Haiti in that time period in 2010 was that it was a population that was experiencing one of the worst disasters in the history of the world. And it's this moment where what it means to be a community, to be a survivor, to experience trauma that seems like the world is ending. It's a place where all of those things are coming together. And then communities are sort of reforming after a moment of enormous destruction. And those are all things that I think are really revealing about what it means to be human.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went and lived in Haiti for 6 months after 2010 for an earthquake, a project about the earthquake that I did with oral history. And I went and interviewed a lot of people about their experience of surviving the earthquake.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people I talked to also had lost their homes and were living in camps. And so it was not just the moment of the disaster, but sort of the larger collapse of what they had known before that they were talking about. And I knew I wanted to share these stories and to write about their perspectives. But what I learned, like Haiti in this sense, is it's both an extremely unique experience, what these folks had gone through, but it was also revealing about something I think that is
Mm-hmm.
universal and very human. But what I ended up writing about in that article was the way that people who had survived the earthquake told their stories of survival through a religious lens. And for a lot of people, the fact of surviving was a spiritual event
Mm-hmm.
that reflected on their position in relationship to their gods and their religion. And they also tried to use it to say things about other people's religions.
Mm-hmm.
And so, the way that I noticed it most starkly with the way that Protestant people sort of tried to make the earthquake the fault of voodoo. And I sort of saw in the way that people who were voodooisants talk about the earthquake, the way that they anticipated that and sort of explained in their stories that it wasn't the fault of voodoo. So you can see the spiritual struggle or the social struggle that's expressed through religion in the way that people actually lived and talked about living through the earthquake.
Mm-hmm.
So the earthquake becomes an event that's both material but also abstract and spiritual in this way that I found really compelling.
Mm-hmm. If you try to compare Haiti and other, let's say, African American that you have studied as well in the U.S., and if you try to compare, what is the difference and what do we have in common with them?
Well, African Americans and Haitians both sort of came together, became a people through the experience of extreme violence and slavery.
Mm-hmm.
And that both is a source of incredible pain, and that's also a source of incredible creativity and ingenuity, because slave cultures, thrived through music, through religion, through family life, under these extraordinary conditions of violence and dehumanization. And I think Haitians and any post or any slave descendant population throughout the New World, in Brazil, in Mexico, in Venezuela, in the United States, this is a common foundation. But then what happens with that experience obviously looks very different in different places. And so I think both in Haitian culture and in African American culture, you see evidence of the enormous creativity, both in the way people structured their families and the way they worshipped and in the way they, created extraordinary forms of music. I think all of that sort of fits within the realm of slave descendant communities.
Mm-hmm.
But Haiti is obviously extremely unique in the world of in the colonial world or the post-colonial world because of its experience of freedom and the way it got its freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And that, I think, isn't something that is replicated anywhere else, and it's such a proud and important part of Haitian identity. And in the United States, you definitely had really important moments of resistance and rebellion, but nothing that was able to actually overthrow the slave state.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, unfortunately, one of the similarities in Haiti and in the United States is the way that racial inequality continues to get perpetuated. Because even though Haiti became the first country ruled by and for people of color, the Haitian elites who took over the state kind of still wanted to maintain the plantation system that had depended on racism before. And the enormous class divisions that are present in Haiti today, I think, are a version of the highly stratified, very unequal world of the colonial system, in a way that's also very similar in the United States to the enormous stratification between whites and blacks in the United States,
Mm-hmm.
even still to this day.
Okay, I understand that. But there is one thing. In 2018, in your dissertation paper, you spoke about city and state, construction, and the politics of dictatorship. But you just mentioned that compared to the United States of America, we have our story. His story is very different. But do you think that what we are dealing with right now in terms of politics and has something to do with our past and based on what you have studied about Haiti?
Do you mean like the Petro-Caribe crisis and
Mm-hmm.
the Côté Cobla mouvement?
Oui, corruption et tout ça que y a parlé kounye.
Oui, c'est pas ça qui passe en Haïti, évidemment, c'est unique pour Haïti, mais en même temps, bagay sa yo kap passe l'autre côté, ou kap we même genre bagay kounia à Brésil, par exemple, qui sont, qui ressemblent beaucoup à ce qui passe en Haïti. Donc, on peut dire que corruption, Jovenel Moïse, la mot Mounsayo, c'est haïtienne, mais oui, en Haïti, il y a une relation avec l'histoire haïtienne.
Mm-hmm.
Parce que l'État en Haïti n'a jamais avait, je vais le dire en anglais pour que assez faute dans communication. The Haitian state has never really functioned to benefit the Haitian people, from what I've learned from my research.
Okay.
The Haitian state, I don't mean the Haitian people or the Haitian nation, or I just mean specifically like the government, seems to be mostly and has historically been oriented towards taking money away from people and not giving it back to them.
Okay.
Not investing it in schools, not investing it in roads, not investing it in agricultural development, taking the money, and who's ever in charge of the government at that moment gets to keep the money and give it to their friends. And that's something that you see in the 19th century. That's something that you definitely saw under Duvalier, and it's something that you also are seeing today. You know, and in certain moments you even saw that under Aristide and the coup years. This is sort of a form of political culture that keeps getting repeated. And that's not to say that it can't be otherwise. And there are, I think, moments where like other possibilities have arisen, but the current crop of leadership is not doing anything to break those cliches about corruption.
I see that you have an advisor. Is he Haitian? And the one that
I no longer. I have my doctorate now, so I'm Dr. Payton. So I trained with a professor named Laurent Dubois. He's Belgian.
Okay. And what have you learned from him about Haiti?
A lot. He's done really great work. It was his book about the Haitian Revolution, it's called Avengers of the New World, that first inspired me to study Haiti. So I would really credit him with like really sharing with me and with anyone who reads his work how important and how inspiring and how critical the history of Haiti is for understanding the meaning of freedom.
Mais pendant que ou aller en Haïti ou aller dans plusieurs, est-ce que qui côté qu'on visite en Haïti qui attire l'attention beaucoup plus? Ville dans le département.
Bon. M'kon un peu côté travail moins, recherche moins. C'est concentré sur Port-au-Prince. Donc, je travaille dans archivio et bibliothèque dans Port-au-Prince. Donc, je connais Port-au-Prince plus bien de l'autre côté. Et je connais Jacmel, je connais Cap-Haïtien, je connais Milo, je connais Gonaïves, je connais Caille, je connais Île-la-Vache, je connais Saint-Marc, je connais Kenscoff, je connais un peu côté. Toujours bien l'autre côté, un peu qu'on connaît, mais...
Mais dans tout côté qu'on visite, qui côté qui plus attiré?
Pour vivre, pour...
Que dans moun qu'on parle avec yo et puis ça yo gagné au niveau gens kay yo fait et qui ça qui plus attire l'attention?
Jacmel.
Et pour qui ça?
Parce que il est tellement belle, il est tellement mounio, tellement gentil, gagne la plage, cap nager, gagne un pile artificiel, gagne ou cap marcher à pied, n'importe côté, pas de problème. Il est belle en pile.
Et si m'ta retire comme historien, m'ta prend comme touriste, maintenant en Haïti, et que kounya m'ta mandé pour ta fond publicité, pour dire pour qui ça moun ta doué visiter et connaît peuple haïtien, qui sont t'a dit yo pour ta capable motiver yo pour capable visiter Haïti.
Yo besoin fait tomber idée yo gagner que Haïti c'est côté gain désastre, gain un peu problème, gain moun qui pas moun gain gain femme comment ça gain manger
You can say it in
English. Gangou. Je say gain gangou. Mais tout bagay ça yo vrai. Mais en même temps, ça fait pas du tout Haïti. Haïti gagne bel paysage, Haïti gagne belle histoire, gagne manger qui bien en pied, ou cap aller danser, ou cap aller la plage, Et c'est un peu un esprit de aller avec un cœur ouvert, avec yeux ouverts, et capoyer un peu le bagage. Et moun yo généralement content un peu, mais moun vini Haïti simplement pour apprécier, pour apprendre plus culture. Et on pense, on t'a dit au moun sayo que faut peut-être qu'on ait moun aller avec un ami haïtien ou bien moun qui peut-être connaît Haïti qui bien pour yo cap aider naviguer un peu socialement. Oui, on aime Haïti et on comme qui visite comme touriste et yo content un peu.
Et c'est que Haïti semblait que son pays qui intéresse en pile et l'autre fait écrivain en Haïti. Première fois à visiter Haïti, c'était quelle époque?
2009, c'était 6 mois avant Goudou-Goudoua.
Avant Goudou-Goudoua. Et le ça où tu es allé Port-au-Prince directement?
Oui, en fait, c'était après ça, on fait venir Dieu. La première fois que je visitais Port-au-Prince, c'était aussi la première fois que j'ai voyagé pour compte moi. Et j'ai visité Port-au-Prince pour 5 jours. Et après ça, j'ai allé par Tap-Tap à Jacmel. Et j'ai passé 2 semaines.
What was your first impression? Because you have an idea about Haiti before going there. Maybe what you see on TV and what you will be seeing. What was your first impression when you...
I was overwhelmed. It wasn't clear how to get around. I'm white, so I attracted a lot of attention, people looking at me. But I went to the art museum. I was excited to be there because I knew that this place was the heart of some of the things that I think are the most important in the world. But Port-au-Prince was so big, and there were no street signs, and it was hard to figure out. I felt a little overwhelmed. But then I went to Jacmel, where I had friends, and it's much more relaxed. And I just thought it was the most beautiful place in the world.
Et par contre, est-ce que peut-être tout est arrivé comme ça, comme si l'arrivée en Haïti, de pour parler une langue qui pas créole, même si peau blanche ou bien noire, il y aurait l'eau son blanc. Est-ce que ça arrive? Ouais, ça.
J'ai parlé français. Mais j'ai vécu en 2009 et avec français. Ou pas qu'à parler avec tout le monde, mais ou qu'à parler avec un peu de monde. Et on s'est dormi là une femme qui était principale d'une école. Et elle était amenée l'école avec elle. Et on s'est parlé avec Mounio. Et est-ce que ça peut être une question parce que je n'ai pas changé?
Non, c'est que moi, je l'arrivée comme si.
Bonne réponse.
En Haïti, when you go to Haiti, as long as you speak another language, they see you as a white person. Whether your skin is dark or whether you're white, they call you white person.
Yeah.
Okay, did you notice that?
Oui, évidemment. Well, pour moi, being foreign and being white were the same thing, but I was actually traveling with a Haitian American woman who in Haiti was also read as blanc. It was very painful for her because she's not in the United States. She's really not white, and the privileges that people associate with whiteness were not things that she identified with. But here in Haiti, where she felt like she could have been like coming home, so to speak, she was actually just being identified as the same as me, who's like a white American. So, yeah, I definitely did notice that.
Okay. But based on your study as well, what I will ask you, if we want to, let's say, what we call progress and get ahead, what would you suggest to the Haitian people? that they could do? Because you are from another culture, you can see from your culture and see what they have and what they don't. And what would you suggest to them, maybe?
I reject the question because I do not think that first of all, my other culture is the United States, which is so messed up that I don't think it should be exporting any ideas. It is not like the United States model of doing well is going to other places and stealing their wealth. And that's not a model I think should have happened here, and I don't think it's a model that should be replicated. And I also don't think that what Haitians need are ideas from well-meaning foreigners about what they're doing wrong. Like I don't think that that's a fun game to play.
Okay, I will rephrase the question. You have seen a lot of good in us. What would you suggest that we focus the most on and that we'll get ahead with it?
Well, are we talking about, this is where the academic in me comes out, because when we talk about get ahead, what do we mean? Are we talking about more people having wealth to live and have a decent life? Are we talking about...
Yes, this is what I meant.
Democracy? Are we talking about, like, there's so many different ways to...
All of the above, like having democracy and people can live decently, okay, from what you have seen, okay, as an historian, what would you suggest that we focus on and we can have a better life? We can make it better for all of us.
Well, I don't think there needs to be as much corruption as there is. That seems unnecessary, a little excessive. And it's not just politicians. It's also like the system of monopolies, where a lot of import-export trade is controlled by a single family or a single company that kind of allows them to set the prices and makes it more expensive for ordinary people. And I just feel like that's archaic and doesn't need to be like that. And you could lower the price of goods if you created more opportunities for people to compete. Like, I'm not an enormous like free market enthusiast, but I do think that the way that the system of monopolies works in Haiti doesn't work to the advantage of anyone except who holds the monopoly.
Okay, you go to Haiti often?
Yeah, I haven't been back for a little bit, but I've, over the past 10 years, I've gone many, many times.
Okay.
And I've lived there for probably 15 months.
But do you have any project involving Haiti that will be coming out soon that we need to look for?
Yeah, well, I'm currently helping on a grant that is digitizing historical newspapers at the Saint-Louis de Gonzague Bibliothèque.
Saint-Louis de Gonzague?
Des Frères, FIC, Bibliothèque Frères Chrétiens des Instructions. I think I'm getting the acronym out of order. But I helped put together a grant for them from the British Library, where the British Library paid to have basically try to make digital copies of some of the most fragile Haitian newspapers so that they could be preserved the physical copy will probably decay, but there can still be a digital copy that can survive, so that more people, both in Haiti and around the world, can use Haitian sources written by Haitian people to talk about Haitian history. And that is currently in the final stages and is going to be made available very soon, and I'm really excited about it.
Is there something that you would like to add before you say goodbye to the Haitian people in Creole?
Kembela. I think that's it.
That's it.
So much.
OK. Claire Nabdou, merci pour participation dans mi-temps ka fwa. M'kwe que ça dit là pour l'inspirer que haïtien pour capable comprendre que gen pile monde qui a dans pays a, k'ap étudier pays a, mais yo ouais bon côté et yo gen des suggestions que yo capable faire même gens qu'on fait côté que ou vient avec un projet côté que pral gon librairie qui en ligne pour nous capable conserver histoire pays d'Haïti et quel que soit côté haïtien et étranger, il capable aller en ligne et puis il capable garder histoire ça qui n'a passé et ça qui récent et ça qui vient tout, il y a toujours capable là. N'abdou merci pour participation dans mi-temps ka fois Claire.
OK, merci Marc.
D'accord, à la prochaine.
À la prochaine.
Mi-temps ka fois, conception, production, réalisation, publication, c'est R&D. Pour publicité avec support, contactez-nous dans 305 557 23 22 ou bien email nous dans mitantkafoua@gmail.com.